Hello, we're coming to you from World Hydrogen Week Copenhagen. My name's Sam Ernest. I'm a Principal Research Analyst at S&P Global, and I'm joined here by Iñigo Uriarte, who works for INGETeam. Iñigo, could you please give us a quick introduction into what INGETeam's role is in the hydrogen space, please?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Sam. So INGETeam in INGETeam we are experts in power electronics. We've been designing and delivering power electronic systems for any application where these are needed for 50 years. And of course, hydrogen sector, especially electrolysis. Power electronics is a very important component of the complete production chain because it's vital for the control and the operation of the electrolyzer and to delivering the electricity for production of the hydrogen. So we try to design and develop the best power electronic systems for making the hydrogen as much as competitive as we can, and the hydrogen plants to work reliably, not having to stop for any problems, and providing the best solution that we can find for our clients.
Okay, thank you. And we've heard so far here at the conference that quite a lot of projects are facing challenges with regards to development. What do you see as some of the key challenges and barriers behind project development that your product is helping out with, basically?
So, of course, there is a lot of challenges from the point of view of the economics and the bankability of the projects. But of course, there is technical challenges because it's technologies that are some are mature but have not been scaled up that big until now, and we are seeing unprecedentedly big projects being developed. And of course, that comes with a lot of technological challenges and especially engineering challenges that we need to solve at system level. It's not that we take a bunch of components and we build like a Lego plant and that works at the moment. We need to dedicate a lot of efforts to engineering, to adapt our products to the electrolyzer needs, to the plant needs, to the operational needs, and that's what we try to do, and that's what we are here for, to not be just a supplier of one component of the plant, but work together with our clients since the beginning of the project, since they are in the concept phase, and adapt the solution together with them to build the best power electronics for the plants. Technologically, and now going to the specific points that we are focusing the most lately, and we are applying in our new products. Now in World Hydrogen Week we are launching our new Megalyzer rectifier, which is our latest product, gathering all the experience that we collected in hydrogen sector since 2006. And it's designed in four lines. One is efficiency. Efficiency is vital. Electricity is the biggest part of the cost of the hydrogen, and efficiency. Nothing makes any sense if you don't have good efficiency. Second is reliability and availability. We need to ensure that the converters work 24/7 for 20 years, and we don't stop or we minimize the hours of stoppage of the converters. And then we need to have modularity and scalability to adapt to different electrolyzers. Each electrolyzer is different; they have different needs, and we need to adapt to them. I talked about three of them. I mentioned four because the fourth one is the most important, and we always take it for granted, which is safety, of course, very important in this sector. So those are, from the technical point of view, and in my opinion, the biggest challenges that we need to tackle and we try to solve. But of course, then there is a lot of economical and market-related challenges.
Okay, so some really pragmatic solutions to some of the challenges, technical challenges that we're facing. Could you maybe share with me a couple of upcoming projects that you're working on specifically? I'm sure that will be of interest as the market develops.
Yeah, so until now we've been gathering some experience in smaller projects. We had done several projects between 5 and 15 megawatt in Spain, in the US, and in some locations of Europe. But this year is very, very important for us because we've manufactured more than 300 megawatts in converter this year for 3 projects in the US, in Canada, and in Germany. the three of them around the 100 megawatt in power, and now is the real challenge to step up in power. We changed now from the tenths of megawatt to hundreds of megawatt, and those are going to be commissioned during this year, end of this year and next year. So now we are going to see, or we are going to prove that we can do this kind of projects, that INGETeam has experience of building this kind of projects in many sectors, and hydrogen is going to be another one of these. And also is a way to prove to the market that these projects can be a reality, that they can come online and produce hydrogen, and there is a market for this. And I'm sure that once these projects are successful, many other developers will decide to take their investment decisions that have been on hold for some time, and it will be good for the hydrogen economy.
Yes, that market scale up is something we've been hearing a lot about so far this week. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Are there any final thoughts that you have on the market development as a whole for hydrogen, for low carbon hydrogen?
So after a couple of days here in Copenhagen, talking to my peers about their impressions on how they see the market, I think most of us, we share a common feeling that this has been a tough year. There's no way to say anything different to that. Many projects have been cancelled. Many projects are on stall, waiting for subsidies, waiting for whatever. But I see it in a very optimistic way, and I think it's a very exciting moment to be here, because 2 years ago we had 300 projects announced, and we didn't know which of these were going to become a reality, because there was a lot of projects that didn't make sense, and it was very difficult to find the right ones. Now we had tough times, but I think the landscape has cleared out. Now there is much less projects, but the projects that are there have much more sense than the others. So we are much more able to locate the right projects to focus our efforts on, and we don't waste energy in nonsense projects. So we are quite optimistic for next year. We have very promising prospects, and I think that 2026 is going to be a good year for us, for INGETeam in particular, but in general for all the companies that are here.
But yeah, thank you. So some positive market sentiment there.
Yeah, of course.
No, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.